Well, hello there everyone. Back down on the River Loddon, and I'll just go on to how I'm feeling at the moment. My last trip down, which I didn't do a video blog of, I had fished into evening time around about 12 AM, and this was on a Friday. I had a very slow and ponderous bite, and the fish just plodded off downstream. I struck, and like all big fish, it moseyed off. It didn't swim off with any pace or speed, and as soon as I set the hook, I knew I was into a good fish. It really plodded about, fud, 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 upstream, downstream, but didn't go absolutely, raging or screaming off at all. Anyway, after a mysterious fight, a rather large, to say the least, barbel, looked like it was all ready for the landing net, and it decided to unfortunately wake up then. Surged back down again, got it up to the landing net, ready to land it, and I'm not kidding you, it was easily a new personal best barbel for me, and to all intents and purposes I would estimate it at around about 15 to 16 pound. And unfortunately then the most gut-wrenching, heart-wrenching thing that can happen to an angler happened. The hook pulled. I tell you what, I put the landing net down, put the rod down, and I just relived, and for the past few days I've been reliving the scenario, as you do as an angler, reliving it and thinking to myself, oh Jesus, you've lost such a brilliant fish there. How did that happen? And yeah, so I'm back down today, same spot where I lost this lovely fish, and see if I can get a second bite at the apple, and if not, maybe pick up one of the other wonderful barbuses that swim along here. But yeah, it was so gutting, it really was. But that's part of the enjoyment in fishing. You win some, you lose some, the fish wins some battles, you win some battles, and that's the way it goes. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't absolutely plagued by thoughts of the actual scenario going over and over in my mind. But yeah, what can you do? But it's quite nice today. Cloudy, bit of a breeze. Gonna go in the same spot as I said where I had this superb looking barbel. I'm going to put one rod out to a tree, which you would have seen a bit earlier in the video, and one rod out to a marginal snag just on my right hand side, and fish that particular rod with the bait runner switched off and locked up. But yeah, it looks nice. It's been spitting with rain. The old kingfishers have been up and down, and I've got squirrels chasing each other right in the trees around me, doing their acrobatics, hopping back and forth from the trees. Couldn't want for a better backdrop. And yeah, let's crack on and see if we can pick up another barbel, eh? Who knows? Got a lovely double figure barbel. She is lively, so I do need to be careful. Here we go. How about that? 11 pounds, and what a clonker. What a lovely fish. Distinct markings either side, like a scar down its middle, just under the dorsal. She's a beauty, isn't she? As I say, it was just on the Thames Baits TB1. New stretch. I lost larger fish than this, and I estimate that fish at 15-16 pounds, so there's some clonkers in this stretch, and wow, it's nice to take the second birdie, first double of the season. And yeah, what a stonking flight. She did scream off, And I tell you, certainly had me worried. What a beauty. Lovely condition, lovely fish. Let's get a slip bag. What an absolute cracker. Well, I'm just going to show you what I'm using. It's nothing special. This is the pvaproducts.co.uk piranha mesh, and it's just a little stick. I've got different types made up. This one's got some micro pellets in it, just enough to break down from where the weight is, because I do attach these to my quick change large bore low resistance run ring, so these melt down where the weight is, then gradually seep off and go along to where the hook link is. It's better, I prefer it to be clipped on in that area, because then the current allows it to dissolve and takes it down the hook link, whereas if you was to have it just with your hook just pinned through it, you're going to end up baiting further away from your swim. So yeah, nothing special. As I say, this one's got micro pellets in it, but the other ones have got a mixture of Hinder's Crayberry and Thames Baits TB1, just chopped up boilies, and you know, just gives the fish a little bit of something to home in on, but at the same time you're not overfeeding your swim. And yeah, it's worked well. I'm not sure if we'll get another fish. She did kick up a right stink in the swim, but I'm absolutely over the moon with that, no doubt about that. I'm going to give it a go a bit into darkness and yeah, see how we do. But either way, first double of the season, and I'd certainly be lying if I said I wasn't darn happy. Well, another nice barbus. This one is £8 1 ounce. How well you can see that because my headlight battery is fading. But that was on the Thames Baits TB1 again. Absolutely scorched off. And I tell you, it's all about put a bend in my rod. I think this one put up more of a Exocet missile fight than the other one. And it certainly did go some. What a wonderful session though. I think you'll agree with me. Nice couple of barbel, an 11 and an 8-1. I've got to be happy with that. Absolutely superb. Anyway, let's get this fish rested and recuperated fully, and then let it swim free. Well, it's coming up to 1 AM. I've got all my gear packed up, just my seat to fold up, and then I'm going to head off home. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I know I've certainly enjoyed a wonderful fishing trip. Nice to get 2 more barbel under my belt on a new stretch of the Loddon, and just gives you that extra amount of confidence that you're on the right track, you're doing things right, and that the fish are feeding a bit better than they were at the start of the season. Anyway, I'll see you on my next video. Hope you enjoy this one. And until next time, tight lines and best of fishes. Goodbye.